Okay, well now that that's done, does anyone else have anything more to say?
Do you need something?
No, I don't think they do. Okay, never mind, Cassandra. Bye. Oh, Colin's
Another
back here.
time, then.
Hey, Colin, I'm back.
Did you need something?
Is there anything I should know?
Is there anything I should know?
The Lord Seeker's actions are a mystery, but the Templars will aid us. They cannot sit idle.
Oh, I bet you they can. Okay, well, that seems to be all. Anything else I can ask
I
him?
should get to know you better. We are working together after all.
What would you like to know?
I think I've
All
asked
right.
you everything,
Where
though.
are you from?
Oh, no, apparently not. Wait, what? Where the hell did this come from? How to act for Eldon, my esteemed Lady Sidonia. I'd like to take full responsibility for Lady Marchalette's odd behaviour of late. You see, I recently began the study of history. I thought that it would be... Yeah, I don't really care. Why? What the heck? Where did this even come from?
I grew up in Ferelden.
I have no idea.
I was transferred to Kirkwall shortly after the Blight. This is the first I've returned in almost 10 years.
That's crazy that you haven't seen home in that long. So Varric's from Kirkwall.
Varric's from Kirkwall. Did you two know each other?
I did actually.
I knew he was friends with the champion of Kirkwall, but little else. We've spoken more since I joined the Inquisition, largely at Varric's.
I can see that.
Apparently, I spend too much time with a serious expression on my face, and it's bad for my...
I can see Varric saying that too, actually. Okay, you were away for a long time.
You haven't seen Ferelden in 10 years. Are you glad to be back?
I was not sorry to leave at the time. I did not expect to return. Now, between the Divine's murder and the breach, I've arrived to find nothing but chaos.
Tell me about the Blight. Oh yeah, you were present for the
You were in
Blight.
Ferelden during the Blight. Did you fight Darkspawn?
No, I was stationed at Ferelden's Circle Tower. The Circle had troubles of its own, but I remained there during the Blight.
What happened at the Circle?
What happened at the Circle Tower?
You who survived the Blight have fond memories of that time. I would prefer not to speak.
I don't blame you. Tell me about Kirkwall.
What was Kirkwall like?
While I was there, Canary occupied and then attacked the city. The Viscount's murder caused political unrest. Relations between mages and Templars fell apart. Snake blew up the Chantry, and the Knight Commander went mad. Other than that, it was fine.
What happened?
That pretty much
between
sums up
Kirkwall's
Dragon Age
mages
2.
and Templars?
You were at the Conclave. You must have heard people speak of it.
Yes, but you were there.
There was tension between mages and Templars long before I arrived. Eventually, it reached a breaking point. There was fighting in the streets. Abominations began killing both sides. It was a nightmare.
How did it end? Oh, I know how it ended.
What happened then?
The Templars should have restored order, but Red Lyrian had driven Knight Commander Meredith mad. She threatened to kill Kirkwall's champion, turned on her own men. I'm not sure how far she would have gone.
And then Anders blew up the Chantry.
You opposed her.
I stood with the champion against her, in the end. I should have seen through Meredith sooner.
It's actually a sad
I'll
ending
let you return to your work.
to that game.
I'm sure you have other matters to attend.
In that he had to go against what he believed in, and that he didn't see it before it became too late to do something really about it. It's quite sad. Cullen has a very sad tale, actually, because his presence in Dragon Age Origins isn't happy either. Poor guy. Is there any shit I need to sell? The answer is yes. I've got heaps of shit to sell.
I'd be retired living like Empress.
Hey, Varric, anything else to add to the sitch?
Need something?
Nope.
Carry on.
Ooh, I guess he's Sarah. Hey, Sarah.
So, this is it, huh? Oh no, it's fine, yeah? It's just, I thought it'd be bigger. That would have been hilarious if you were a man, right? Wasted.
Indeed.
Anyway, stopping wars should earn more sovereigns than this. Need things back to normal for coins to be flowing again. Another reason the Templars and mages need to be sat down.
There's more going on. The Conclave tried and failed. Which side are you on?
The Templars and the mages? Most people pick a side.
Most people are stupid.
Here, here.
But where do you stand on the wall?
In the middle, with everyone, not a Trevelyan, or whatever. You know what I hear about mages? Nothing, until one goes all demony. Know what I hear about Templars? Nothing, until they take maybe mages. They're too busy to look up where the real questions are.
We'll help them, we'll see. You think it should be easy? What questions are those?
Is there something else you're looking for? Like, what's behind all this?
Maybe. I don't know. First things first, right? I help you, march, arrow, kick. Then people stop being stupid, and everything starts to make sense again.
It's very simple when you
Sound
say
good
it like
to
that.
you, All-touched Lady Herald?
Your staying sounds very good, Sarah. We'll succeed. We have to. Sounds good to me. I only care about stopping it.
I'm committed to putting an end to this crisis. Whatever it takes.
It's why I'm here, yeah? This is where it gets done. Whatever it is. Can't do a bloody thing with everyone pissing themselves. Stupid everyone.
You have the strangest way of getting it from a chair, Terryn. All that damn male animations.
Chasing the Lord Seeker, I hear. Anyone who thinks they need Lord in front of the name, that's bad. Bet he's got a portrait taller than he is.
Nah.
That's your first clue to a total arse. Fact.
Tell me about your background, Sarah.
Tell me about yourself.
What about me?
Where are you from, originally?
How about the basics? Where are you from?
Ferelden?
I got that from the accent. Where in Ferelden?
All over? Okay, fine. Denerim for a bit. South, north, wherever I want.
No ties worth mentioning? I can make evasive jokes too. Don't keep secrets. Oh, I just want to do these funny responses. Screw Terryn.
Oh, you're from wherever. I'm from North wherever.
What?
North wherever. Oh, we had fun on street and or in local tavern.
I like the Andor.
Oh, hardy ha. That's funny.
Love the Andor. It's the best part.
Complicated. I don't like complicated. Let's leave it at that. Maybe.
Okay, who trained you?
You're skilled. Who taught you how to use a bow?
No one.
That seems unlikely.
What? I picked it up here and there. Mostly it just makes sense. It's not like that for you.
Not typically. Only when I'm boasting. Are you serious?
Usually it takes considerable discipline. Hence my question.
Look, I work at it. Practice a little. Not like Cullen and his pets. I mean, you miss, then you don't. Is it that hard to see when it's wrong?
You just got a very good
Is it
point.
an elf thing?
Most I know couldn't find an arrow sitting on it.
Ouch.
Right. Maybe I just make it look easy in shite company.
Nah.
Fact still is, no teacher. Where would I find one in alleyways anyway?
A fair question. You're different for an elf. Definitely different
You're
from
not like
Solus.
most of the elves I've met.
Thanks, right? Or was that an insult? Suppose I could go barefoot.
Ooh,
Like
snap.
that Solus, right? Never be as good as we were. Well, who's we? I'm just fine.
There's no value in tradition. You're saying get over it. Just throw it all away.
I think there's more to it than that. A few thousand years more.
Hey, someone wants to be angry about old debts, be angry. Be a terror that never lets an enemy forget. But if you're digging it up so you can wear it, that's just weird. I mean, the Dalish don't really know. They have stories, but that's all they are. It's all fancy dress, not history.
Fair enough.
We'll talk later.
If you say so.
Although, I was thinking of more things I could ask her.
Chasing mages, that's a Templar's job. A big, armoured, pissed-off helm polisher. Not too late to go find some. Or stay home.
Nah. Tell me about your friends.
You apparently have a lot of friends. Tell me about your network.
It's not mine, right? I mean, it is, but it's also everyone. Everyone who wants to shove it to nobles who hide behind gold and silk. And hats, I guess.
Hats. Was there ever a Red Jenny?
Is Red Jenny real? Or was she always just you and your friends?
Dunno.
Don't you care?
Not if it works. I mean, red is scary because blood. And Jenny is... Look, nobody fears the bunch of people who do random stuff. And besides, it's easy. Nobles want a bogeyman because they need to believe normal people can't get at them. Numbers, right? It don't have to be so complicated.
Do you share the blame too? That seems too casual. Someone must be in charge.
Doesn't this mean people think you're guilty of more than you actually do?
Likely.
Suppose. Does it matter?
Not really.
Shouldn't it?
Important people kill over imagined insults.
Look at this
I mean,
dude.
more than
His
enough
chick's
real
just
ones,
passed
so
out on the
yeah.
table.
I don't suppose it does.
And then he's got a stalker behind him, just watching everything he's doing. Oh, this is a creepy setup going on right here. What does your group do?
Are you just about pranks and revenge, or is there more to it?
Well, it's a weave, right? I grease a ballroom, so a wyvern chasing Git has to hunt sprained.
Is he talking to the passed out chick?
Leave his
Oh
vault
god.
open. His heirlooms pay off someone else. Maybe clean streets in Kirkwall, so someone gets something else. Pish, pish, pish. A lot of people eventually get help or a laugh. Or maybe someone dead, if they deserve it.
You pretend that's moral? Good to know. Serious killers, lovely.
I'm glad I met you before someone decided what I deserved.
You're no hateful ass so far. I'd just get you with a pie or something. Anyway, assassin's a bard's job, innit?
True.
No fun, that, though. They might plonk a noble, right? But only to raise another.
Very true.
Plus, I'm shy at singing.
We'll talk another
I
time.
don't want to hear you singing
It's all
at all,
good, isn't it?
Sarah. And I think there's one more thing we can go through. Hello? Oh, right button helps.
Your wish is something, something.
Investigate. Any opinions on our allies?
What do you think about the people who have gathered?
Like
Which, the ones who do things or the ones who give orders?
Cassandra.
Thoughts about Cassandra?
Not as buttoned up as she plays, right? Tough,
Yeah.
though.
You don't know
I'd
the
stand
first.
behind her in front of anything.
You don't know all of it. She's an interesting character the more you get to know her.
What about Solus?
Solus. His head's crammed up 1,000 years ago.
No kidding.
Anything to say about Varric?
Varric? Too clever. Always saying something, but never saying it straight.
Oh, who does that remind you of?
What's your opinion of Vivienne?
She's a bitch, but she knows. She better.
I know, right? Absolute bitch.
What do you think about our spymaster, ambassador, and commander?
Liliana is pretty in places. Swear I've seen her too. Or heard she used to play. But that'd be mad.
She was a bard.
Now Josephine, she's as good at humbling her kind as I am. Just with less mess. Knows her business, if you have to have it. And Cullen. I suppose if you want a jackboot, you get a big one so you can grow into it. Nice hair though.
It's always the hair.
We'll talk later.
Good, right? I'll be here.
Cool. That's nice. Okay, well, I don't think Solus has anything to add after the trip to Val Royeaux. I don't think he very much cares. Pardon me?
What can I do for you?
No, I didn't think he had any relevance after that.
We'll talk later.
It wasn't significant in your books. Let's go find Vivienne. It looks like she's up here with Liliana somewhere. I don't know that I ever spoke to her in Haven. Because I don't seem to remember where the hell she
Herald
is.
of Andraste.
That's Liliana. Going back to prayers. Do you have anything else to add?
Yes?
No? No? Any updates?
Anything I should know?
Since I went to Val Royeaux?
Nothing to report at the
Oh,
moment.
okay. Never mind then. Carry on with your prayers.
I'll leave you to your work.
Oh, Vivienne's not there. Oh, she's inside the chantry. It was Varric's head I was seeing here. That's cool. Oh, something's gonna trigger the minute I walk in.
It's
Hi,
good you've
Josephine.
returned. We heard of your encounter.
You heard?
Ah, there's Vivienne.
My agents in a city sent word ahead, of course.
It's a shame the Templars have abandoned their senses, as well as the capital.
Going was worth the risk. At least we made contact. The chantry's dealt with.
We had to do something, and now we have an opportunity.
Yes, and we have the opening we need to approach the Templars and the mages.
Do we? Lord Seeker Lucius is not the man I remember.
True, he has taken the orders somewhere, but to do what? My reports have been very odd.
We must look into it. I'm certain not everyone in the Order will support the Lord Seeker.
Or the Herald could simply go to meet the mages in Redcliffe instead.
Do you think the Mage Rebellion is more united? It could be 10 times worse.
We should meet the mages. We should find the Templars. You must choose soon.
I could at least find out what the mages want.
No doubt what they've always wanted. Support for their cause.
Likely.
We shouldn't discount Redcliffe. The mages may be worth the risk.
They are powerful, Ambassador, but more desperate than you realize.
You think it's a trap? There's always danger. They could be useful.
After the Divine's death, they're probably scrambling for allies.
If some among the rebel mages were responsible for what happened at the Conclave.
The same could be said about the Templars.
True enough. Right now, I'm not certain we have enough influence to approach the Order safely.
Then the Inquisition needs agents in more places. That's something you can help with.
In the meantime, we should consider other options.
We don't have any other options. It's mages and Templars.
There is one other matter.
Such as?
Several months ago, the Grey Wardens of Ferelden vanished. I sent word to those in Orlais, but they have also disappeared. Ordinarily, I wouldn't even consider the idea they're involved in all this, but the timing is curious.
Very curious. It sounds very suspicious.
That does sound odd. I agree.
The others have disregarded my suspicion, but I cannot ignore it. 2 days ago, my agents in the hinterlands heard news of a Grey Warden by the name of Blackwall. If you have the opportunity, please seek him out. Perhaps he can put my mind at ease.
Perhaps.
And if he can't?
Then there may be more going on than we thought.
Perhaps. And that's why I would be going back to the hinterlands. Hey, Giselle, anything to say?
I greet you.
Can I help with anything?
Is there anything I can do to help you or your people?
My healers would benefit from more supplies. We have run short of even common goods with so many wounded. If you could deliver this list and the items on it to
Seriously?
Quartermaster Terryn,
I don't
she
have
could
time
get us
for your
what we
little...
need.
She's right
It may
outside
not
your
seem
door.
like much, but it would enable
Like,
my
seriously.
healers to save many
Just
lives.
get off your fat ass and go outside. It's right there.
Farewell.
Farewell.
God, okay, fine. I will go do that then. Let me just talk to Josephine first.
Greetings.
Anything to report?
What do the people make of us?
Despite our fame, we're low on setbacks.
As we said last time.
We must aim for more. We'll speak later.
We will. Vivian. Hiya.
You came from the Circle at Ostwick, did you not?
Unfortunately.
Senior Enchanter Lydia was a dear friend of mine. Were you at all acquainted?
She was my mentor. I didn't know her well. I studied with her a bit. We didn't get along.
Lydia was my instructor. She was almost a mother to me.
I never met a wiser soul than her. I understand she was killed by one of her own students when the Ostwick Circle
Oh
rebelled.
dear.
I think we both agree that this war must end.
Mages should be free. The Templars made their beds. Justice is all that matters. This chaos harms everyone. We need the certain... Nope.
Mages deserve the same
See?
freedom as anyone
She
else.
slightly disapproves.
I hear that so often. It must be a great comfort to the common folk to know that their survival is trivial compared to our freedom. I'm sure that makes everything better. Justinia's death has shattered the balance of power in Thedas. If it is not restored quickly, countless lives will be lost. Mages, Templars, innocent people of all kinds now look to the Inquisition to decide their fate.
I'll do all I can.
I'll try not to let them down.
Failure is a luxury we cannot afford, my dear.
See, she's such a
For almost
bitch.
1,000 years,
Think
the
I don't know
world
that?
believed it was in the hands of the Maker. And now many believe you are the agent of his will. Whatever the truth is, that belief gives you power.
No one should have that power. Andraste, choose me. I'll use it to change things. The chantry will be restored. I want to say no one should have that power, but then again, someone has to be in charge.
If that's true, then I'll put it to good use.
See? Charlotte
I
disapproves.
suppose we'll see.
We don't see eye to eye on
I've stolen
anything.
enough of your time, my dear. Don't let me keep you.
You have a warped view of the world, Vivian, and I don't like it.
Yes?
I want to help New. I don't want to help the Circle. Tell me about the Circle.
I wanted to ask you about the Circle of Magi.
Of course. What do you wish to know?
Are they sane? Wasn't the Circle disbanded?
If the Circle disbanded, how can you still belong to it?
The Circle is an idea, my dear. And an idea cannot be dissolved.
True.
Many of the first enchanters voted for rebellion, caring little that anything short of a unanimous decision would pit mage against mage. Rather than dissolving it, Grand Enchanter Fiona's vote split the Circle in two. The rebels follow her, the loyalists follow me.
Grand Enchanter Fiona's part in all of this was, again, in the books, the one about the White Spire. That, yeah, not a fan of Fiona's. Anywho, other questions? Shouldn't you replace Fiona?
If you led all the loyalists, why are you only First Enchanter and not Grand Enchanter?
Grand Enchanters are elected, and since there are no First Enchanters besides myself, no vote can be held.
Oh yeah,
I could
makes
name
sense.
myself Grand Enchanter, but the title holds no meaning now. When the circles are restored, that will change.
See, she just wants power within the circles. I don't like it. How did the rebellion... I know the answer to this, because I read the
How did
books.
we come to
But
this
anywho.
state with the Circles in revolt?
You, my dear, are far too wise not to have realized that many of our colleagues live with their eyes closed. Safe from the world inside their towers, they thought only of the Templars and their own resentment. Kirkwall gave the world a reason to remember its fear of magic. A mage killed hundreds with a snap of
Bloody
their
Anders.
fingers. Across Thedas, a new tangible fear of magic grew. Commoners and nobles alike called out to the Chantry for protection. But the malcontents in the towers thought nothing of this. They cared only for themselves and for their anger at the new Templar restrictions. When a mage attempted to assassinate Divine Justinia, again, the mages protested the investigation. The leadership chose to vote on independence based on the intolerable conditions imposed by the Templars, sparing no thought to the fact that magic was more feared in the aftermath of these attacks than it had been since Tevinter's day. So long as they had their freedom, they could care little for riots, angry mobs, or about pitting mages against each other.
The problem with Vivian's perspective, she kind of says that, you know, the mages are too busy seeing the problems with their own lives and their resentment against the Templars to see the bigger picture in the world. But, like, if you're getting beaten with a stick every day, how could... That's an example. Not true. An example. How could you see beyond your own world? Like, that's so central to your existence. How could you have a care for the rest of the world when you're in such anguish in your current circumstance? I get that the bigger picture is technically more important, Vivian, but you got to remember that people are individuals. They all have their own thoughts and feelings and desires and goals in life, and the circles just they didn't work. They were stupid to start off with. Never mind. I'm done with you. So something's going to happen out here. Ah, it's Creme! I love Creme. Creme, speak, Creme.
Excuse me. I've got a message for the Inquisition, but I'm having a hard time getting anyone to talk to me.
Give me the message.
What's the message?
We've got word of some Tevinter mercenaries gathering out on the Storm Coast.
Yeek.
My company commander, Iron Bull, offers the information free of charge.
It's nice of him.
If you'd like to see what the Bull's charges can do for the Inquisition, meet us there and watch us work.
Absolutely. But anywho, investigate. Tell me about your company.
What can your bull's charges offer the Inquisition?
We're loyal, we're tough, and we don't break contracts. Ask around Val Royeaux.
I'm not going
Got
back there.
references.
Screw Val Royeaux. Tell me about your leader, Iron Bull.
What should I know about your commander?
Iron Bull? He's one of those Kunari, the Big guys with the horns.
Yeah, I got it. Thanks.
He leads from the front. He pays well, and he's a lot smarter than the last bastard I worked for. Best of all, he's professional. We accept contracts with whoever makes the first real offer. You're the first time he's gone out of his way to pick a side.
Why give us this message?
Why did your commander send us this information?
Iron Bull wants to work for the Inquisition. He thinks you're doing good work.
We welcome the help.
I look forward to meeting this Iron Bull.
We're the best you'll find. Come to the Storm Coast and you can see us in action.
Absolutely. I love the Iron Bull. He's a hoot. Anywho, oh, Thren. I need to see Thren from Mother Giselle.
Have you seen Enchanter Vivienne? When will you be able to get us the crafting supplies we need?
Nice work with those supplies. The smiths can use them to fit our troops
She's got a
with
nice
better
green
gear.
belt there.
Might not affect you much, but our recruits will have better chances.
I
next
don't see
time
why
some
Mother Giselle
monster
couldn't have
flies
delivered
out
this
of the
herself. Bye.
Farewell.
Make a go with you.
Are there any other requisitions? Hey, I can do some more field tents. There you go, guys. And healing mixture. There we go. That's what happens when you collect shit. You can complete stuff.
Excellent.
Ugh, gotta go back to the hinterlands. I don't like going back to the hinterlands. What is all these? Oh, they're just telling me where everybody is. Like I didn't already know. Inquisition soldiers are missing in the uncharted march to Southern Frelda. Okay, well, let's head back in and do some war table operations. And then meet the Iron Bull. We may have to do that.
Apothecary Adon can have those supplies.
So it looks like there is some more awesome stuff, more missions I can do at the war table. Ferelden. Oh yay, there's stuff I can do in Olay! Anywho, this rescue soldiers missing in Ferelden. Costs 8, Jesus. Inquisition soldiers have gone missing in the marshy reaches of southern Ferelden. Because the region is largely uncharted, finding them... Shh, Cullen.
Our best guess that's safe anyway.
Finding them will be difficult, but the Inquisition's advisors are determined to find out what happened, and, if possible, bring their people back alive. Send my people. A few scouts will move more quickly than a larger group could. Our soldiers are volunteering to search for their lost comrades. They won't rest until they've found them. If I contact the local band, she can send out search parties for the missing soldiers right away. No. The missing soldiers have been found in a bog called the Fallow Mire. I hate the freaking Fallow Mire. They are being held hostage by Avar, who demand to meet the Herald of Andraste if the Inquisition wants to see its people alive again. Well, that sucks. When am I doing the Fallow Mire? I'm just looking at my list. Oh boy, Fallow Mire's a while away. Soz. Red Jenny, Inquisition needs more bees. I don't know that we really need bees. So Champions of the Just, this is how we choose the Templars. But I'm not going to be choosing the Templars because I very much believe that the mages can help us. The Cult of Andraste. Before the Fifth Blight and the arrival of the hero of Ferelden, Haven was occupied by cultists who worshipped a dragon, one they believed to be Andraste reborn. Both the cultists and their dragon were long gone by the time the Chantry arrived to build the Temple of Sacred Ashes, but there may still be undiscovered passages in the mountains containing their relics. With a concerted search effort, it might be possible to unearth something useful to the Inquisition. This is a task best left to a few select agents, knowledgeable regarding dangerous magic. I have just the ones in mind. I'm leery of what we might find in these passages, but we have enough soldiers for a search. They will simply need to be careful. 14:15, 11:15, and 14:15. Josephine can't participate. Go, Liliana. Do your thing. And yeah, okay, that's an option. It's an option. And we've just got these three. Okay. Red Jenny says, drop and grab. Truth or Dare, the Imperial Court. Oh, I might have to do that. The Chantry remains. Okay, these two are actually more important than the Red Jenny ones. A letter addressed to Vivian lies opened on the table. A note has been added to the top which reads, Josephine, darling, you should take care of us. V. My dearest Vivian, you cannot have heard the shocking allegations against the Inquisition, or surely you would never have been seen with them. Allow me, as a friend, to open your eyes. People are saying that Divine Justina is indeed alive, but that the Inquisition, her closest advisors and most trusted servants, have orchestrated all this chaos on her orders. That would be genius if that were the case. That it was Seeker Pendergast and Sister Nightingale who sabotaged the Conclave in order to eliminate opposition within the Chantry and cut off the heads of the Mage Rebellion and Templars in a single stroke. To save your own reputation, you must escape this acquaintance immediately. With deepest concern, Vicomtesse Elodie de Moro. Bitch. We need the support of the nobles to combat this rumour. I can arrange a few key visits. Proving the Divine's death would just be used against us. We need to find the source of this rumour. Actually, that would be very good. We can't prove the Divine is dead, but we could escort people to the crater to see for themselves. No, let's go with Josephine.
Let us begin.
Although I don't know that Colin's going to be much use in the Chantry remains. The confrontation... gosh, English. The confrontation with Mother Havara in the Val Royeaux market had the desired effect. To a point. The Chantry's condemnation of the Inquisition was lost amid a flurry of speculation over the actions of Lord Seeker Lucius, as well as a divide in the opinions over the remaining Chantry clerics. There are, however, clerics still loudly denouncing the Herald of Andraste. The Inquisition could leave them to their speeches, but dealing with them before the Chantry elects a new divine could be of benefit. These clerics were not at the Conclave for a reason. They all have secrets and weaknesses we should exploit. A delicate hand is needed. We should focus on clerics who can be swayed, make their voices louder than those who oppose it. Yeah, see, Josephine's the cooker response. We should send a contingent of Inquisition soldiers to the Grand Cathedral. They could offer protection, and their visibility remind the clerics that they are not out of our reach.
To work?
Indeed, Cullen. And then we'll do some Red Jenny stuff later. However, for now, we should unlock the Storm Coast. Ferelden has not seen significant Grey Warden activity since Darkspawn attacked the city of Amaranthine 10 years ago. It's not unusual for their order to fade from public notice when there's no blight. However, recent reports claim that a group was travelling along the northern coastline. Wardens tend to follow their own agenda, but the breach has no doubt caught their attention. If they know something, then the Inquisition should find out. Liliana. The Wardens are reclusive, but not untraceable. If there are signs of their passage on the Storm Coast, my agents will find them. Sister Liliana. Lieutenant Harding led a small complement of soldiers to the Storm Coast region to investigate reports of Grey Warden activity. She sent word that her party had established a camp near the shore, but we've received nothing further. At this time, the status of Harding and her mission remains unknown. Rector. No, not my lovely Harding. Should I go see the Grey Warden Blackwall in the hinterlands, or just skip it for now and just go straight to the Storm Coast? Let's just go. Let's go to the Storm Coast, guys. Hell no. Enough with the power tools. They're worse than the lorikeets.
Your worship, for what it's worth, welcome to the Storm Coast.
Harding!
I would have sent word sooner, but our efforts have been delayed.
How so?
There's a group of bandits operating in the area. They know the terrain, and our small party has had trouble going up against them. Some of our soldiers went to speak with their leader. Haven't heard back, though.
Well, I'll look into it.
I'll do what I can to find our people.
Thank you, your worship. That's a relief. The soldiers didn't have an exact location for the bandits, but they were starting their search farther down the beach.
Okay, beach
With
it
all
is.
this fuss, we haven't been able to conduct a proper search for the wardens either. Well, good
I'm
luck.
not surprised.
And enjoy the sea air. I hear it's good for the soul.
Yeah, what about the rain? Rain's a bit of a bitch, though. And that's actually where we might leave it for today's ep. There's so much to do in the Storm Coast, so... The hell was that? I don't know. I don't know what that sound was. But... Dear God. Anyway, thanks so much for watching this ep, guys. If you'd like to give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time.